Hello, Cancer. It's me from Kaylovestarot. So then, you guys, let's get stuck into your August monthlies. Sorry, it's going out a little bit late, you guys. Right then, let's get stuck in for Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Cancer for August 2018. Cancer. What's the love energies for Cancer? Right, and let's take a look, you guys, and see what's crack-a-lacking. I'm doing 9 card spreads this month. It's been a while since I've done these, so why not? So if you've been following me for a while, you'll know. If not, I'll explain it now. Top row, recent past. Middle row, where we are now. Bottom row, what's headed our way. So then, Cancer. What should I say? What's headed your way? Right then. You guys are going to be really, really busy. Okay, for some of you, I want to say that you're letting your personal lives interfere in other areas of your life that are more important, such as work, family, kids. Not good, not good. I just feel like some of you are letting personal shit get in the way, or you're dealing with someone who's either taking things too personally or you're taking things too personally. Anyway, let's get stuck in. So, and don't forget, these are love readings, you guys. So, recent past here, okay, I've got some sort of digging here. I feel like it's digging, definite digging. Not fully understanding. I feel like this is trying to figure out if someone's real or fake. That's how that looks to me. We're trying to figure out if somebody's real or fake. And I've got the Lovers in the reverse. This is like, I don't know, heart over head, you know, head over heart, sorry. Head over heart. Putting emotions to one side because we're trying to figure out someone messing around, is someone leading us on? Is this real or is this fake? And that's how that looks to me. That's the recent past. Where we are now, we're still trying to figure this shit out. We don't quite know where we're going now. I like the Hermit because it's like, you guys know what you want. You're just trying to figure out how you can go about getting it in terms of love. You know, the star is in the lantern. The star in the tarot is all about your wishes, your dreams, your goals, your desires. And the Hermit's just figuring out how to achieve that. Hence why we're not quite emotionally backing away. Even though someone's really confusing the living daylights out of you, you're not walking away just yet. You're just trying to figure out what's going on. But what is for sure, you're definitely dealing with someone temperamental. This is like the Queen Bitch from hell. You know, the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You could be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. And this is a temperamental attitude. This is the bitchiness. This is the nastiness. This is the bit manipulative. You know, someone who makes you feel bad in a way to make themselves feel better. So I think this may be a wink, wink, nudge, nudge to some of you, that if someone has sort of been making you feel like shit, you know, maybe argumentative, not quite on your wavelength, and you're trying to sort of figure out why they're doing this, Have I really done something wrong to them? I kind of feel like a naiveness, but Cancers can be quite naive anyway. But this is like second guessing yourself. Have I done something wrong to them or have I not? Is there any real reason behind them sort of being this temperamental? You know what I mean? And this is sort of like, I'm not going to back away just yet. I'm just going to try and figure this out and see if I can find a resolution of some sort. In a way, I kind of feel like some of you are actually trying to get this person to open up a little bit. The only problem is, you know, I kind of feel like the issues that they've got is pretty much something that you can't actually deal with. And obviously this kind of energy, it's getting in the way of, you know, more important things in your life. And if you're second guessing yourself because of somebody else's behaviour, well, KK's got a newsflash. Don't be an idiot. You know what I mean? If somebody's treating you badly, that is totally their issue, not yours. Never, ever, ever second guess yourself if you're being dealt with really negative, spiteful sort of temperamental behaviour from somebody else. This is from what I can see here, Cancer, and I'm pretty sure in what I'm saying. I doubt this is going to be your issue. This is more likely going to be theirs. You know, especially if they've got anger issues and things like that. And obviously, I've got here, you know, anxiety creeping up in the near future. So somebody's sort of argumentative, temperamental attitude is actually going to have you feeling a little bit upset. And it's not worth it because, you know, you've got things going on elsewhere. This is sort of inconsistency. We're back and forwards, back and forwards. There's no consistency there. But at the same time, I also want to say extremely busy, more important things going on elsewhere. I want to say to some of you, don't bow down to somebody else's ego just because you think at the time that's the right thing to do. If if you actually look into a situation and find that you yourself haven't actually said or done anything wrong to someone to make them this angry at you, and, you know, you can clearly see that, don't go into the hermit state. Fair enough, it's good to figure out what you want and where you're going, but don't go into the hermit state thinking, you know, should I be the one to bow down to this? Should I be the one? No, if you know for sure you've done nothing wrong, you've got nothing to apologise for. I feel like that's what this is about. Maybe you're seeing someone or in a relationship with someone that constantly needs their ego stroking, and you know, and does it through temperament, and you know, but the effect of that is making you feel like you've done something wrong when you haven't. Do you see what I mean? It's manipulative, is what I'm sort of seeing here, Cancer. And the Three of Pentacles reverse tells me you've either been around someone like this before, or, you know, been in this situation with that person before, and we've learnt nothing. We've never dealt with this in the right way. Nothing has been learnt from it. It's more a simple case of, you know that old saying, I suppose, if you're going through this, you know, maybe some of your friends have said, you know, you're either going to put up or shut up. And I guess you guys have always just put up with it, you know. And I suppose in a way, if you're going through these energies, Cancer, this is to sort of say, well, no, you don't have to put up with it. You can sort of say, no, you can't talk to me like that. If we want to make something out of this or make this relationship work, you're going to have to accept the fact that I'm not going to stroke your ego, and you cannot talk to me like this. You know, if somebody's pissing you off, Cancer, but making you feel bad for it, this is where this is your reality check right here. It's not going to get any better. No lessons being learned. This cannot get better. So, you know, don't get me wrong, if you're not going through these energies, if you're watching this and you're thinking, that is not my situation whatsoever, you know, no need to blast my comments or anything like that. It just shows disrespect for the ones that are going through this energy. So, you know what I mean? Just show some respect. But at the same time, if you are going through these energies, the message is very, very clear. Stand your ground and don't succumb to this kind of energy. Let's take a look at romance angels. Maybe there's some messages there for other Cancers in the romance angels, and it could be a bit more generalised. So, Cancer, there's one. Engagement, love life, ascending to a high level of commitment. Oh, one fell on the floor. What was that? Separation, time apart from the partners on the horizon. And religious factors. So let's clarify these and see where it's going. Oops. All right. Clarification on spread for Cancer for August 2018. Let's find out what these ones are about. Too many reverse cards, you guys. Way too many reverse cards. I'm looking at this religious factors card here. And I mean, it does say your love life is influenced by your spirit, by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. For some of you, that is going to be an issue. But as far as these 3 cards go, I'm actually sort of seeing putting work and financial commitments before sort of manifesting anything. And to be fair, I think Spirit's throwing this out because it's for a good reason. Especially if there's things from the past, you know, bad memories, bad emotional trauma or emotional instability that's been going on that you've really struggled to sort of get over, and it's just really hard to forget. Whatever it is, I kind of feel like this is you guys just going into work mode and actually maybe taking a step back from anything emotional and being a bit more practical, which is always nice to see. So I'm looking at this separation card, time apart from the partners on the horizon. And then I've got here the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the 10 of Wands reversed, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is just bad timing, absolute bad timing at its finest. If this is something that's been either ongoing for a while or it's new, whichever way you look at it, it's struggled. Whether it's been for a few years or for a few months or a few weeks or a few days, it doesn't matter. There has been, I'm going to say, this struggle. And the 10 of Wands reverse, this is clearly getting rid of burdens. So even though it looks like it's the wrong time, we're not happy, this isn't going anywhere, remember, everything happens for a reason. If you have to take a hiatus from someone, gives you opportunity to shed some burdens, to correct a few, you know, right a few wrongs in your own life. And I've got the Page of Pentacles. Any offers of commitment at the moment, Cancer, are fragile. Just remember that. Just see, the Pentacle could, you know, I had this conversation with one of my clients while we were sort of studying the tarot, and I just cannot get the notion out of my head with this Page of Pentacles. I think she's a Cancer, actually. I think she probably will watch this. But, you know, with the Page of Pentacles being a fragile offer of commitment, it could easily fall out of his hands. Do you know what I mean? It's not stable. And then with this engagement card, love life ascending to a higher level of commitment, I think that's what you want. And I think this may be a warning for some of you that, oh, hey, Lucia, there she is. I think that for some of you, if you take any offers of commitment at the moment, or you do offer anything committed at the moment, I don't think it's going to get accepted, or I think you're the one that probably should decline at the moment. The Hierophant's reversed. You know, it's not an ideal time. Like we said before, offers at this time are fragile. The World reversed, don't get me wrong, there's unfinished business with someone, but now's not a good time to address it with the 8 of Wands reversed. So I just think that this month is more about time out for the Cancers, really, to sort of, like I said before, regain confidence, regain stability, you know, focus on work and finances or family commitments and things like that, things that are important to you, because as far as I can see, anything to do with love during this month at least is not really favourable, for the sheer fact that there's so much going on elsewhere for most of you. And especially if you've been dealing with someone temperamental. And don't forget, the Magician in the reverse is master manipulator. Not manifesting because of a master manipulator. So there's every need to take a step back and just take a breather, take a break. Because August, there's going to be a lot more going on. Some of you are going to get offers for new jobs, which are going to be really, really good for you and help take your mind off the shit that's been going on. So, you know what I mean? This is sort of acknowledgement that now's not the time, that more important things have got to come first. Because up to now, all we've dealt with is somebody else's bullshit, which has just interfered with what really needs to be going on in your own life. You know what I mean? So it's something to think about this month, Cancer. So, yeah. Anywho, I'm going to leave it there. If anybody has been affected by this reading and you want a reading more personal to you and your circumstances, feel free to email me. That will be in the description once this hits my channel. And all the prices are there in the description, so there's no shock horrors there at all. Oh, hello, Lulu. And in the meantime, I wish you all the best for the month of August, and I really hope that some of you guys have as smooth a month as possible, considering those cards. I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye for now.